Resnick with the ARC Advisory Group. Today we have a very special podcast of leaders from two great companies. We have Tom O'Reilly, who's Vice President of Global Business Development at Rockwell Automation. We also have Dave Petrucci, who's Manufacturing Strategy Leader at Microsoft. Hey, Dave and Tom, how you guys both doing today?
Great, Craig.
Great. Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, it's great to have you both today on this podcast, and I bet some of our listeners are probably wondering why is ARC interviewing both Rockwell Automation and Microsoft, and I know one of the reasons for that is I know you're doing some co-innovation for industrial transformation. Let me start off with Dave. Can you elaborate further on what this co-industrial transformation is for industrial automation?
Sure. And thanks, Craig, for hosting today. You know, when it comes to Industry 4.0, industrial IoT, digital transformation and manufacturing in general, it's an ecosystem play. Not one company can do this on their own. And bottom line, we're all stronger together in this type of discussion. We've been, working together in the market and going to market together with Rockwell for a long time. And we just saw this as kind of a natural next step in working and elevating, our partnership together.
That brings up a lot of questions as far as, to dive a little bit deeper into what some of these solutions are. So, Tom, could you talk about what some of these joint solutions are and what are you guys going to be providing?
Sure. Thanks, Craig. Yeah. And also, yes, thank you very much for having both of us. And it's great to be talking to you, too. Hey, as Dave mentioned, successful digital transformations, they're delivered through strong partnerships like the one we have with Microsoft. Our joint solution, now currently, that's delivered through our Factory Talk Innovation Suite, which is powered by PTC. And that's about bringing contextualized OT data from the plant floor and integrating that up with enterprise cloud applications. So, we've been going to market with that for a few years now. What's new is we've done some new co-development for cloud-based solutions that will be delivering value across the phases of manufacturing, the design, operate, and maintain phases of a manufacturing facility. And, these will be, these are co-developed software as a service, full SaaS offerings that are based on the Azure Cloud platform. And they're designed to address the specific needs of the different customer segments, meaning an end user or an OEM or a systems integrator. So, and I'll talk a little bit more about those in a little more detail later.
One of the things that comes to mind is, when you're having these co-developed solutions is the whole selling process. So, Dave, can you tell me a little bit more about how do you co-sell these solutions?
Yeah, our manufacturing strategy is anchored, really around 5 key priorities, and those are, transforming the workforce, building more agile factories, creating a more resilient supply chain, unlocking innovation, and really engaging customers in new ways. And, we feel these are very much aligned with how, Rockwell thinks about the market. We're talking the same language as we're going to customers around these same types of solutions. So this is really a natural fit. Together, we're delivering, innovation edge to cloud-based solutions that really connect information, between development, operations, and maintenance teams through a singular trusted data environment. We're removing silos that have, hindered the, industrial transformation initiatives for years. Microsoft's providing the infrastructure and platforms, and Rockwell's, completing the circles with their industrial applications. So what we've done is really driven a co-sell type of model where we're seeing, accelerated customer and market impact. The more that we can target our customers together, align the teams, it provides better outcomes and time to value for our customers. And really that's what we're trying to do is accelerate our customers, time to value. This brings together the best of both worlds, brings, Rockwell's industrial expertise, combined with Microsoft's cloud and technology expertise and And, we just see this as driving huge impact, and we're excited about it. I joke all the time. It seems like I'm on these types of conversations with Rockwell every other week, and that just shows the level of alignment that we have.
Yeah, it's great. It's great that that level of conversation is going on, because one of the questions I think a lot of our listeners have is, they recognize that if there's two companies that really have a great partner ecosystem, it's Rockwell Automation, certainly through Encompass Partners, solution providers, and certainly Microsoft has an certainly extensive partner ecosystem. So tell us a little bit about how this partnership might differ from some of your other partnerships, or some of the other partnerships that you have within the industry.
Sure, Craig. David touched on it about the really deep integration, both technically and commercially. But, I'd say, one of the things that really came to bear during this COVID pandemic is that, the traditional operating models, okay, relative to manufacturing, we're rigid, or, the companies that were farther along their journey on digital transformation and really took the approach that Microsoft talks about, like an agile factory, okay, really were more successful in weathering the storm. And we believe that, those changes are here to stay. And so we've taken the view that, on this agile, you need different business models. And that's what we're doing with this partnership. We've had co-innovation, co-development, okay, and we actually recently announced, okay, the first one was announced actually at Automation Fair, but the subsequent announcements, 3 offerings that were co-developed. They're called Factory Talk Design Hub, Factory Talk Operations Hub, and Factory Talk Maintenance Hub, okay, they're all SaaS offerings, cloud native on Azure, and those were all co-developed, and they'll will bring unique capabilities, skills, and value for the 3 phases of the manufacturing operation: design, operate, maintain, and also for the different segments of customer types.
Now, there's a question for Dave. With certainly all this co-development, one of the things I'm curious about is there a way? Are there things that your customers, if they're looking for this joint solution between Rockwell and Microsoft, that's something that's going to be completely unique and something that can be provided as a result of this partnership that can't be accessed from either from anyone else, either individually or through another partnership collaboration that you may have with another company?
Yeah, through our partnership, what we're really doing is bringing customers the world's best cloud platform for manufacturers. From Microsoft, it's the best of breed, manufacturing systems. From Rockwell, it's the automation. This really provides that integrated path, for businesses to simplify transformation and accelerate business outcomes. But there also gives them the platform to innovate with agility, through cloud technology. So, we look at this and Microsoft and Rockwell, are going to continue to make investments from the edge to the cloud. In fact, I was on with the development teams just last week, and we're talking about, a shared vision, a shared roadmap, that's not just 1 year out, not just 3 years out, but 10 years out, and what we can really do together, bring automation to the next level.
Yeah. One of the things that has really accelerated your ability to come up with certainly these co-innovations has really just been this march forward with IT/OT convergence. It's been going on for the last few years in earnest. Even in some companies, as we're looking at how well they've matured on their IT/OT convergence maturity models, some are actually getting to the point that we can almost say IT/OT fusion, because in some cases we're almost losing the difference between the IT's functionality and OT's functionality. So tell us a little bit about how this co-innovation and certainly these joint offerings are really being propelled by IT/OT convergence, and how important IT/OT convergence is for this to work. I'll start with Tom.
Yeah, Craig. By the way, I really like the concept of the IT/OT fusion. Because I think that captures what's, IT/OT convergence, maybe 7-10 years ago was kind of a new concept. But what you actually do see in the most successful companies on their digital transformation journey is the actual fusion, the IT/OT fusion. So we think that's very appropriate. Yeah, I think that, as I mentioned before, the pandemic has shown that companies that are farther along on their digital transformation journey are more resilient and more successful. So if anything, this has accelerated that the IT/OT convergence to fusion. So the fact that with our partnership delivering better solutions, more integrated solutions, and simpler solutions to help customers on that journey, I think is really relevant and really powerful right now. So, and as David mentioned, that having the long-term vision of where we want to go, which we'll be sharing with people, having the offerings that bring real value and simplicity to things that were typically more complex, okay, in terms of that fusion between the OT and the IT, will really help our customers. So help them on their journey and help them run their operations more efficiently and more productively. So we're excited. I mean, we're happy with the trends. Even if the situation that caused some of the trends was probably not great, it's okay. And we think we're on a good path to really help our customers and help the industry move forward in this direction.
Well, we certainly look forward to the continuation of the journey, and look forward to hearing of more case studies and success stories. Certainly, as the fruits of your partnership begin to get installed, and we certainly get to hear about the very positive business results that they're bringing on board. So, I just want to thank you, Tom. Thank you, Dave, for being here today. And this is Craig Resnick again with the ARC Advisory Group. Thanks so much, and have a great day.